Good day, my Aviano family. Today, I am here to talk to you about the Montefiore Medical Center's program for supporting healthy relationships. We are sponsored by the Department of Health and Human Services. Our target population is co-parenting and married military couples within our community. The developmental stages would be the young or middle adulthood. And our geographical location is obviously to UL, the Aviano Air Base, Italy. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and consistent with President Trump's executive order on reducing poverty in America by promoting opportunity and economic mobility, the goals of the Health and Human Services is to support strong families and healthy marriage and prepare children and youth for healthy, productive lives. It provides a framework around marriage and work to help those most vulnerable to achieve independence with the economy, reduce poverty in the community, and strengthen family bonds. That said, our purpose is to deliver services on building healthy relationships and marriages to married and unmarried couples each year. Due to the pressures and instability of the economy and relationships and marital debacles, we provide services that combine curriculum-based education for supporting healthy relationships and training with efforts to address the economic stability needs for our participants, like assistance with job search. Moreover, according to the American Psychological Association, psychologists have a primary obligation and take reasonable precautions to protect confidential information obtained. That said, it is our ethical responsibility to ensure that all participants and their rights are protected. We have the responsibility to keep your records confidential. For us to do that, we will provide all participants with informed consent documents that lay out all the details of the program. Moreover, let's talk about program necessity. According to FEAST, household poverty places a major challenge in raising children prepared to learn. However, poverty is more than just a lack of economic resources. It affects nearly every aspect of daily living, from place of residence, allocation of time, and creation of routines. Household poverty increases the risk that children will be raised in chaotic environments that include high levels of ambient noise, residential crowding, low levels of collective efficacy in neighborhoods, disruption of family routines such as mealtime and bedtime, and promotion of feelings of learned helplessness. That said, this program is designed to help reduce poverty levels. And having a resilient framework will help build family processes like cohesive family units, routine regulars, open communication, and protect children from developmental risk. It will also help provide a healthy development from infancy to adulthood. According to FEAST, parents and early childhood educators bear the responsibility of preparing future generations to become productive citizens and lifelong learners. That said, it's important this program will help parents be aware of potential chaos and create opportunities for calm, organized, and meaningful exchanges between home and school places. And also, having a marriage that is supportive and a partner that is well-adjusted will enable women, parents, to function well and have an established relationship with their children. Look at this family. Don't they look like a happy family? Well, that is what you can expect out of this program. And some of those expected outcomes of the program are improved relationships, including co-parenting relationships. You'll see increased support and affection within the relationships. You can expect successful conflict resolving behaviors and avoided destructive behaviors. And finally, you can also expect increased marriages at the 1-year mark, rather than separations or divorces. And that said, to test these outcomes, we will survey those in the program before they start the program and after they actually complete the program. Next, we will compare the results of the two surveys and report the effects to the program. We report the effects that the program had on the relationships. Now, we will discuss 3 of the developmental theories that applies to the use of this program and the targeted group. The targeted group, which is many of us military members and our spouses and civilians and all these people in our community, are in the Erikson's 6th intimacy versus isolation and 7th generativity versus stagnation psychological stage. According to Brzezinski, those in the 6th stage seek love. They seek to unite their identity with another, and if they do not, one will feel isolated. Those in stage 7 seek to actualize their identity. They care for others by parenting, teaching, etc., and become stagnant if they become self-absorbed in their personal interests and needs. Next, we have Voschke's social culture theory. Voschke saw development as originating in social and culture interactions. Voschke saw that cognitive development of the brain and language is important and brought the culture and social interactions that surround a person. Finally, we see Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory. According to Feist, ecological models propose that development is the result of multiple levels of influence, including those that are most proximal to the child's experience, parent-child interactions, and those that are more distal, cultural values and practices. A child is the center of development, then other influences like family, neighborhood, social institutions, and cultural institutions affect a child's development. By understanding all these application uses, you will be able to understand why we do what we do and why these programs are necessary to human development. Where a person is at in their development, the social and cultural interactions a person has, and the ecological systems surrounding this person all affect a person's human development. Now let's talk successful research. One research, and according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Relations, the Parent and Child Together study funded in 2011 evaluated 1,595 couples enrolled in 2 healthy marriage and relationship programs, one which included this Montefiore program. And back in June 2018, the findings were released, demonstrating significant impacts of the healthy marriage programming activities. Some of those findings included improved couples' commitment and support and affection, and help couples avoid destructive conflict behavior. Another finding included increased likelihood that couples were married at the 1-year mark follow-up, and improved couples' co-parenting relationships. In all, this program is shown to assist socially, economically, and developmentally vulnerable individuals and families. It is designed to help couples attain self-sufficiency, strengthen family ties, and improve the long-term development, stability, and well-being of children and their communities. That said, one huge modification to add is a military element to the financial and healthy relationship education. According to Feist, again, the ecological models propose that development is the result of multiple levels of influence, including those that are most proximal to the child's experience and most distal to the child's experience, which is like cultural values and practices. It is important to add this element as it covers aspects that provide more specific content regarding to the military. The social institution of the military is an important factor to consider when assisting families and trying to help them develop a healthy marriage or relationship and stable financial background. One marriage program involved 23 Air Force personnel that were a part of a military life program, just like this one, and results showed that the program improved satisfaction in marriage, hope for success and commitment, and increased communication and conflict resolution skills. Marriage education programs have the potential to provide military couples with the tools necessary to build healthy relationships. Another study depicted the importance of deployment reintegration programs and found that spouse intervention had positive and significant effects on the relationships and marriage satisfaction. All this shows the importance of adding a military element to this program. All that said, on behalf of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, we hope you consider our program. It will help build healthy relationships and provide services to create opportunities for children. You will see increased support and affection and successful conflict resolving. Developmental theories and research show the need and success for this program, and again, the only added element would be to add military factors. Thank you so much for your time, and here are the references used for this research.